Click on the subscribe button on YouTube and hit the bell icon to never miss any update from Cricket Tube.
And this could be runs. It'll probably be 2. Jaya Surya is quick and he's also left-handed, but he can't prevent the 2. Good shot. Very good shot.
Not a very good ball, but still put it through the offside field with placement. Hit it well. Not always that batsman can take advantage of a loose ball wide. But Flower was well in position, head over the ball and hitting it between cover and extra cover.
And he was quick off the mark, was Flower, but Campbell wasn't so certain, and misfield has enabled them to get 2. Oh, well bowled, and there's a big shout, and he's given him. So Wickramasinghe strikes, and Zimbabwe lose their first wicket. Not a very good shot from Grant Flower. When he gets back to the dressing room, he'll be disappointed watching that.
Yes, wide in fact, and rather ambitious, and a quite thick edge. He waited for the decision, but there was going to be no doubt about it. Kanawitharana just didn't seem to hold it cleanly at first. Straightforward catch, and what happened there looked as if it went through his legs, and I think that was what Grant Flower would have seen as he glanced back, waited for the decision, out for 12.
Oh, he's gone hard at that one, and he's going to get 4. Oh no, it's pulling up quite quickly. There's a chase on. They might just pull it in, and they do.
Been some of the great ones who have been quite strong. They do tend to be tucked up if you bowl them on the legs, and he's bowled him now off the inside edge. So Wickramasinghe strikes again with his second wicket, and Zimbabwe have now lost both openers, and it's a distressing start for them. Pretty clear from that, with a little bit of in-swing. So a big blow for Zimbabwe once more. Goodwin, who has been their form batsman of the tournament so far, 3 down now for 24. Goodwin goes second ball duck.
And he's found the gap on the offside. This will give him his first boundary.
Wickramasinghe has done a very good job, but this was just a bit too wide. Gave him too much room outside the off stump.
That's it.
It wasn't too difficult putting that one away.
Yes, he's slashed it off the front foot. This is trouble. They're going to run for overthrows. We'll have to wait for umpire Javed Akhtar's decision whether he's going to ask for the third umpire. They've completed 3 runs, 2 overthrows. In fact, he's not asked for the third umpire. He's pretty confident that Johnson had made his ground. A good direct hit from Avinata Patu.
This has to be close. Whenever there's a direct hit, you know it's reasonably close, but he was well in. Javed Akhtar was right side on. He could see exactly what was happening.
Knows that if these two can stay till the 35th over or so, Zimbabwe can get themselves into a pretty good position from where they can accelerate the scoring. And just as I say that, Johnson reverse sweeps for 4.
Always some element of risk in that reverse sweep, but a lot of players do play it well. Johnson started to move quite early, got it right in the middle of the bat.
As we've seen, the South Africans play this shot very often. Johnson's played a lot of his early cricket in South Africa, played for Natal. Again, the reverse sweep attempted. It's not come off well, but he's managed to fox the keeper. He'll get 4 byes for that. Oh, he takes the aerial route here and he does it in style. That's gone all the way for 6. Lovely piece of timing. It seemed as if he didn't try and hit the ball too hard, but the result was very good.
I think the plan definitely is for Johnson to try and play a few shots. He has been at the crease a bit longer than Andy Flower. He has been there almost an hour and a half now. And they have
Again the reverse sweep. This time he'll get some runs for it. Could well be a boundary. Yes, it is. So that's placed well by Andy Flower. He took that on the full toss.
This is a very difficult shot to play, but also a very difficult shot to defend against. Once it's played correctly, pretty difficult to say that you're going to put another man behind square on the offside with the left armer spinning the ball into the left-handed batsman.
Zimbabwe desperately keen to post a decent score here today. They have not had that much experience over the years at this level, but a few of their players have scored some runs. Andy Flower and Grant Flower right up there in the 2,700 area. In fact, Andy Flower has overtaken his brother today. Three from that one, which was cut away nicely.
No ball, so even if he catches it, it won't be out, and he doesn't. Beautifully picked up by Chaminda Vaas. Very good effort by him, and a good piece of fielding in the end.
This is a fantastic bit of fielding by Chaminda Vaas. It's very hard when the ball comes towards you to dive forward and pick it up on the half volley like that. That's fantastic. Oh, he's hit that one, and that's gone all the way. Beautiful shot down towards square leg. That's the second time we've seen that today. 2 6s towards square leg. Very nicely timed. He didn't try and hit it too hard either. It was perfect timing.
Full swing of the bat, and connecting with the middle of it. So that raises his 50 in the grand manner.
Operated by remote control. That's beautifully fielded. Jaya Saria sticking a hand out there and doing a wonderful job to stop this one.
Timed it very well. He's a left-hander, of course, so he's wrong side and making a very good save.
Yes, I was going to say, Tony, I've been watching some cricket recently, and it really does frustrate me when you don't get the catch. You know, when you're watching a game of cricket and the catch is missed or something in the field's missed. These days with cameras like that and all these modern lenses, you would have thought that wouldn't be too hard to get all the action in. Well, that's happened here as that one's played away down towards the boundary. Another reverse sweep. Very well played. They're playing the shot a lot these days.
Identical shot to one he made in the last over. Identical position. An actual replay of the shot he made in the last over. And what it does is counteract the left arm spinner there being reverse swept by the left-handed batsman, but more especially the leg spinners who are pitching outside the leg stump and who in fact were having a very negative effect on the scoring rate, as we saw Hansi Cronje and the South Africans against Raw Lewis, the West Indian leg spinner, reverse sweeping him. And it has proved a very good counter, and I'm sure it's one that's going to cut out the leg spinner coming round the wicket and bowling into the rough outside the right-hander's leg stump.
Oh, he's hit that one down the ground, nice and firmly struck as well. Yes, the mid-off and mid-on are wide, and there's always the chance of a 4 straight down the ground if you hit the ball cleanly, and that's exactly what he did. Flower is playing well.
Very good, clean, straight hit. Really the way the coaches studied to do it, hit straight.
So 169 for 3, 37 overs have been bowled, 4.56 runs an over. The run rate is certainly improving.
They walked away from each other.
Pushing for two again. And they're going, no, they're going to be in trouble here, and that's going to be out, I feel. We'll have to just wait and see, and what a tragic end that would be.
This is an excellent bit of fielding. On the move, throwing off balance and dead on target. The wicketkeeper didn't have to do anything, and as you can see, most times whenever there's a full-on hit, it's out.
Well, that's a loss for Zimbabwe. They lose their fourth, 173 for 4.
Pushing. And they get back quite comfortably.
Yeah, sorry, Michael. I thought that was going to the boundary, to be honest. He just got an inside edge. And normally those run away so quickly in the end too, but he'll settle for that. He's going at a good rate as Edo Brandis, 18 of 16.
That's what he has been looking for. A ball slightly short and over the top. That's 6 from Edo Brandis. For the first time, it hadn't been right up in the block hole, and he got under it. It's 213 for 4.
And just a little chat there between Andy Flower, very experienced. I'm sure he's going to try and give, or get a single and give Edo Brandis the strike.
That's a good shot. That's not a very easy shot to play. Just hiking it over the mid-wicket region. Found the gap beautifully.
Well, when you've got your eye and you can do this, this is an excellent shot. He picked out the gap. He knew where the fielders were. There's 3 on the offside and only 2 on the leg side, and there's a huge gap right where he's hit that ball. So even though it looks a dangerous shot, he picked out his spot, got his foot across. He's been in for a long time, and that produced the boundary. And it's going to be 4. Was the charge, and he's picked out his spot. He's batting really well, Andy Flower. It's gone to 95. Excellent knock. Made room for himself there. This was fired down leg stump, and he's just hit it over mid-wicket. A couple of bounces and 4 runs.
Catch. In the air, and oh, he's caught it. Yes, well done, well done. He's given himself a pep talk over yesterday where he dropped one. That was a better catch. Well done, Arjuna, diving forward and taking it well.
So another wicket falling here. Brandis can be dangerous in a situation like this. He's a powerful striker of the ball, big man. He's looking to hit it over extra cover. Given himself the room and hit this one straight to the Sri Lankan captain. A good effort in the end. He had to bend down low and take it. He dropped one yesterday, made no mistake on that occasion. So another wicket goes down for Zimbabwe, 229 for 6.
Jayasuriya, that one hits the bottom edge and well fielded. No, it's not. It's gone through him. Desperate dive there by Ranatunga. Outstretched arm, try to sweep it back, but it's got past him. Voss bowling his 9th over. 1 for 34, his figures. Just a single again. Yes, he's kept that chin of his pretty well protected. He went for a dive and the ball hit his arm and rebounded up into his chin. He's obviously got...
See, Tapatu gets a hand to it, but not enough. Just knocks it past the boundary line again. So 2 boundaries in this over already.
Bowled in, that is well bowled, right up on middle stump. And, well, that's what Chaminda Vaas is made of, a real class. Good delivery, nothing you could do with that one.
Well, this is what he tried with the first delivery of the over. Didn't quite get it right, but this is perfect. Right up in the block hole, and that disturbs the middle stump. So Wishart dismissed. Zimbabwe have lost their 7th wicket, 258 runs on the board.
So 258 for 7. This is the last ball of the innings. Chaminda Vaas, and in on the pad, and it's given not out. I think it probably hit the bat. That was the indication from the umpire. So a single, and that takes the score up to 259. So 259 for 7. Let's just have another look at that last delivery. I think he got some bat on it.
Yes, you could make out when the umpire indicated to the bowler that he did get some bat. So very good performance here by Zimbabwe to end up getting 259 for 7. The Sri Lankans really have a match on their hands. They have to get these runs pretty quickly, and it's not going to be easy because they're up against a decent bowling attack. Not only that, they're a brilliant fielding side, Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe got to 259 in their 50 overs. Neil Johnson stroking a very nice 72 of 106 deliveries, and then Andy Flower missing out on his 100, got out for 95 of 109 deliveries. And that 4th wicket partnership meant that Zimbabwe got out to that total of 259. 2 bowlers that impressed for Sri Lanka was Chaminda Vaas with 2 for 48, and Vikramasinghe, the other medium pacer, picking up 3 for 28. Rest of the bowling did struggle against the strong batting lineup of Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe have set Sri Lanka a target of 260, and they'll have to get there at 5.2 runs and over. That was a very good performance by Zimbabwe, especially by Andy Flower. He deserved to get his first 100 in Sharjah. In fact, the 4th wicket partnership of 148 between Andy and Neil Johnson could well be the match winner for Zimbabwe. Well, we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll listen to Sanat Jayasuriya and his opinion about the dew problem. See you in a minute.
First, the second bowling side will be always have to difficult time because they can't grip the ball and all sort of things. But I think very important when it's not due, I think important to bat first, because then the bowlers can bowl, defend on that target.
So that is why Sanat Jayasuriya chose to field first. Remember, Sri Lanka really will have to win this one with a fast run rate and then expect India to beat Zimbabwe so that they can get through the final with the calculator. Well, Sri Lanka need 260 at 5.2 runs per over. We can join the action now. Edo Brandis is bowling the second ball of the first over. Ramesh Kaluwithana is on strike. In the commentary box, Ravi Shastri and Michael Holding.
So Kalu on strike for the first time. And he's away. He'll get 2 for that. So whichever way the match goes, Michael, we should be in for some real entertaining cricket now. Again, looking for the ball he's given him. This one not bouncing as much as Kaluwithana would have expected. And Zimbabwe have struck here.
This is not a very good shot from Kalu, but I'm not too sure that the ball hit him low enough. This will certainly let us have a better idea. The ball hitting him almost by his waist. I have an idea that that would have a very good chance of going over the top. Javed Akhtar doesn't think so, and the right index finger points to the sky. He has to go. It's 17 for 1.
And that's put away by Jayasuriya. That's his first boundary. Really climbed into that one. He picked the length up quickly.
That's pretty much the first really bad delivery that we have seen from Edo Brandis in this Coca-Cola Trophy. A real long hop. He's not trying to bowl too quickly, so once he pitches that shot at that pace, almost any top-class batsman will put it away, even if he's not in very good form.
Oh, he's picked that one up. Good wins in the deep, and it's straight to him. What a wicket this is for Zimbabwe. Jayasuriya dismissed, and Sri Lanka have lost their second wicket.
Opening pair both dismissed. I'm sure Jayasuriya thought that he had some runs here when he connected this straight off the middle of the bat. But the man had been placed at deep backward square from the very beginning. No fine leg, straight to him. No serious problem, just a slight bubble there as the ball got into his hands. But he held on. It's 28 for 2, Sri Lanka.
That's a fine shot of the back foot. He's strong in that area. Tapatu scores lots of his runs square of the wicket on the offside.
Sri Lanka will need a good partnership between these two, Tapatu and Aravinda de Silva. They are capable of scoring at more than a run a ball, and that's what they need.
So 33 for 2, Sri Lanka after 7 overs and in a spot of bother. To tell you more, it will be Tony Greig and Tony Cozier.
Thank you, Ravi. Good shot through the offside field. That should get to the boundary for 4. Yeah, nice shot. Aravinda de Silva plays that cover drive as well as anybody. Short delivery and nicely played away for 4. Marvin Adapadu. He's been given a chance, and it may just be that he'll now cash in. Oh, lovely shot again, right into the gap, showing the face of the bat to the ball. Really is a lovely cover drive. Didn't quite hit it in the middle of the bat, otherwise it would have gone for 4. And that's the divot the knee has taken out of the ground. Just watch the face of the bat come into picture here. Beautiful. And look at that little dark spot in the middle of the bat. He keeps hitting it. This is Marvin Adapadu now on strike. He's going for the single and a fumble. Oh, and there's overthrows, yeah. Back for the second. Yes, that is a very wide and wild throw. And again. And there's another mix-up. Well, they really are calling for almost...
Come in and run. He's got to wear all the equipment that the normal batsman would. He's got to have a thigh pad on, gloves, helmet, everything, so that he's not got any advantage whatsoever in terms of running between the wickets. But he certainly has got an advantage over Aravinda. He's a lot quicker.
Yes, he's twice as quick. He's taken the aerial route and just cleared mid on. That'll go all the way for 4.
We're in for some exciting cricket. He's going to take him on, Aravinda. He knows how important it is to score quickly.
And cut away off the back foot this time. Good stop. Again, nicely timed by De Silva. Standing up tall and punching it off the back foot.
Yes, this is another great shot. Beautifully executed. A neat piece of fielding from Paul Strang too. And right on the edge of the circle, the Zimbabwe fielders.
He's gone this time. Tapatu trying to clear short extra cover, hitting it straight to the Zimbabwean captain. So Strang once again has struck in his first over. Sri Lanka have lost their 3rd wicket here.
Right idea. You have to feel a little sorry for Marvin Adapadu, because that was a pretty good shot. What he didn't do was chip it high enough. He was trying to get it up and over, but he got just too close to the ball and hit it straight to Alistair Campbell. The right idea, wrong execution, unfortunately. He departs 75 for 3.
And Ranatunga's career record, 250 matches. That's a lot of matches. 7,000 runs. The second Sri Lankan to cross 7,000 runs. And he's gone. Trying to clear mid-on. This is a big blow for Sri Lanka. Not quite to the pitch of the ball. Not quite getting the timing right. And Strang has struck twice in his first over.
Well, you wonder what happened there. Just of a man who looks out of sorts. He really hasn't got it together, and I think he's just disappointed. He's tried to go up and over the top. That's also not a bad idea, but when you've got naught, it's a very tough shot to execute, and in that case he's hit it straight to the fielder. Ranatunga out for naught. Third delivery, 75 for 4.
Yes, they've got a bit of an uphill battle now, the Sri Lankans. 80 for 4. They need to score 180 at a rate of 5.6 now to win this match. Now, that's still possible, especially if Aravinda's leg improves. Big appeal there for LB.
Use his feet to get down the pitch, perhaps because of his injury. And if he can't get down the pitch to these deliveries, that's pretty much the only shot he can play, and that might be out. He is out. Top head sweep, and Paul Strang has done it again.
Yes, he's been playing that sweep shot, and I suppose he's been getting a little bit impatient because he really hasn't been able to register anything meaningful. And on that occasion, he didn't quite get it in the middle of the bat. There was a bit of top edge in it, and it just looped up in the air. Johnson is back there. There she goes now, right up in the air. Johnson comes in and comfortably caught, really. Pretty straightforward catch. He had plenty of time to make it. And so that is the end of Aravinda de Silva. He's out off the bowling of Strang for 26, and it's 103 for 6.
Well, a full toss really deserves to be put away like that. Lucky didn't go for 6. Easy ball for Tilakaratne to put away. That's a good blow. Hit hard and hit well. Gap found. 4 runs.
Yeah, slightly slower delivery, and he's picked it up with the spin. No real danger. He's hit it right into the gap. A couple of bounces and over. He's had 2 in that direction now. He likes to hit it just about where that one's gone.
There's every reason to smile there. It's bowled brilliantly. 4 for 32. Excellent spell. Just went off the field for a little while, obviously to change his shirt. But will be back on pretty soon. That's got away nicely in the gap as well. So welcome boundary here for the Sri Lankans. And that's put away wide of mid-on for another boundary here. This time Dharmasena gets it.
They haven't given up, these Sri Lankans. Dharmasena and Tilakaratne, 2 capable batsmen. It's a tough task, scoring 8.5 runs per over from here on, but they are giving it a go.
There's nothing wrong in that. Yes, he slipped that one on the onside neatly. Get 4 for that. Again, the attempted Yorker. But not quite getting the line right streak.
This is always going to be a very dangerous ball to bowl when you haven't got a fine leg. Any slight inside edge, even if the Yorker is well directed, will go for 4. That man just in the right of your picture, he's at short fine leg. Early has now been sent back. Now that's a better field for that sort of bowling.
They're coming back for two now, settling for just a single, and rightly so. Calls for the single and will get it. So well played, Hassan Tilakaratne. His first match of the tournament, and he's reached a half century. He's got it in pretty good time as well.
Oh, that's bowled him. That's bowled him. That was a quick delivery. And he tried to whip it away on the onside, hit his pad, and then deflected onto the stumps. And so that's the end of Dharamasena. And he's made a big effort here. Not a bad performance by him. Bowled by Whittle for 39 off 52 balls. And here it is again.
I think he just saw him coming. He didn't really try and spin it, Andy Whittle. And it's just clipped the pad and onto the bail. So he did all the right things, Whittle. 7 down, 196 for 7. The slower bowlers, they just bang it into that Yorker length.
Oh, that's the one, but is it going to get all the way? Oh, he's missed it. He's overrun it. It's gone for 4. Well, he should have caught it, really. He ran past that one. That's Grant Flower down there. He was just charging away a little bit too fast and overran the ball. It's 203 for 7. Was exactly right. Very well pitched up and right at the stumps. And well, he's got all the experience in the world, and then really the batsman had no choice. He really had to wind up. They've left it a little bit late, haven't they? Let's have another look at it.
Yes, again erring. It's just a little bit of a full toss, and Wickramasinghe looking to hit it away over mid-wicket, cross-batted, and it was too difficult a task for him, really. They'd left him with too much to do. 8 wickets down, 209.
Before as well, he squeezed that one out. Well, a little bit fortunate, but fortune favours the brave.
Well, he's bowled 2 slower balls. What's the odds?
The odds are good, and it's going all the way out of the ground. Not quite, but it was a biggie. Now then, Chaminda Vaas. He's now got a measure of that slower ball. Perhaps it wasn't a good idea.
Yes, wrong option, 3 in a row. And Chaminda Vaas, you can see he'd been watching for it that time. Straight to the pitch of it, up and over. And then that's 6 runs.
Here we go again. Always hit that one down the ground too. It won't quite get there. Oh, yes, he's caught it. That's well done. Very well done. Chaminda Vaas hasn't quite got onto that one. And this time, Johnson, I should think, has got a big smile on his face. Caught in the deep. And so Vaas, who always was going to be the man who had the chance of winning it for them, is out.
Yes, he got it on the full toss and just not quite at the middle of the bat. And this is a very, very good catch too. Running in, it's not always easy. Lots of pressure. And Gavin Rennie, it's his first game and he's taken a very good catch indeed. So Chaminda Vaas departs, 234 for 9.
Johnson again. And that one smashed away nice and firmly down the ground. This will be fielded as well. They're coming back for the second. This will be close. This could be out. I think he's got him. Yes, he's out. That's the end of the match. It's all over. They had to really go for it. There was no way that they could do anything else. And, well, Johnson, for a change, has ended up at the end of the match with a victory under his belt rather than the dreadful feeling of losing the match, which is what happened to him last time round. These Sri Lankans, these Zimbabweans were really gathering together as a team out there. I think they're absolutely thrilled.
Very good fielding from Gavin Rennie. Kept his eyes on the ball all the way, even though there was a bit of pressure. And look at this throw. On the full, very well taken by Neil Johnson, and a very good decision. Look where the umpire is. Perfect position to make a decision. No need for the third umpire, and that's out. So full marks to Zimbabwe. They played well as a team. They really have excelled themselves in the field. They've set the benchmark for this tournament anyway.
It was always going to be difficult for the out-of-form Sri Lankan batsmen to get to that total of 259. Only two worthwhile contributions for the Sri Lankans. Hishant Tilakaratne getting 72 and Dharmasena, the off-spinner, all-rounder, getting 39 of 52 deliveries. And they were bowled out for 235, short of that total. The Zimbabwean bowlers were generally impressive. Heat Streak picking up 2 for 51 and Paul Strang, the little leg spinner, picking up 4 for 32, indeed was very impressive. It was Neil Johnson with 72, Andy Flower with 95 that held them together and got them to that total of 259. In the Sri Lankan batting, most of the middle order failed except for Hishant Tilakaratne, who got 72, and Dharmasena, who got 30.